Greetings, Beltline parents. This is Mrs. Hawthorne, your principal, and welcome back to the 21-22 school year. We are so excited and happy that you have chosen to rejoin Beltline Elementary School this school year. We're excited to have you, and we look forward to an excellent school year. I do have just a brief PowerPoint to share just to make sure that everyone's on the same page and that we know exactly what to expect on the first day of the school year, as well as how the entire school year we hope to go. So this year, our theme is BLE Builds Back Better. We know that our students suffered some setbacks. We know this school year academically, probably socially and emotionally. And so this year, our work is around building back better. And that's going to take some hard work, some intentional work, and some targeted work. We know and we believe that the comeback is going to be stronger than the setback. And so we think that with the partnership with our parents, that we can definitely build back better. So that will be our theme this year. So some of our points of pride for just as a school, we are a B-rated campus. We have a grade of 88, which is 2 points from that A. And so we're gonna work hard to get to that A campus. We're one of the top campuses here in the district in terms of TEA and the accountability here in our district. We received 5 out of a possible 6 distinctions in our last STAR testing, and that was really, it didn't count this year and it didn't count in 2020, so that would have been in 2019 when our accountability measures were in place. But we were a campus that we have really come a long way, and so we're very proud of the work that our staff has done to get there. We also have, we were above the state average in 6 out of the 8 areas. And even this year in the pandemic, we were above the state in 4 out of the 8 areas. So we had struggles, but we were still working hard. And so we're proud of that. We have the only pre-K3 program in the district. And we also are the only elementary school with an innovative lab with a focus on STEM. So we're excited about the work that will go on in that classroom this year. And then we're excited to note that we have a fully established PTA. We have a fabulous PTA board, and we will be electing new officers this year. And so if you're interested, please let me know. All right, so we are focusing more and more on a safe return. So we want to, most importantly, make sure that there's a safe return. We know that the numbers are spiking in our nation. And so we are trying to make sure that we're putting in place everything that we can do to ensure that our students and staff are safe. Masks are required for all students and staff, and this, of course, is based on the county mandate that has just recently been put in place. We also will have hand sanitizer upon entrance and throughout the day, so students will have access to hand sanitizer stands, and we're going to ask that they use those throughout the day. We do have increased cleaning of those high traffic areas throughout the day. We will social distance when possible. That's in the cafeteria, in the hallways. As they're transitioning, we will definitely put measures in place to ensure that our students can social distance as much as possible. Although TEA doesn't require this, we are going above and beyond those requirements, and we are going to still contact trace when we have an instance of a positive COVID-19 result. And we will continue to communicate regarding those positive cases. And we also note that this is above and beyond what TEA is requiring. We are still going to communicate that with our parents. We will have a virtual option for our parent meetings because parents, we are going to limit access to people just in our building. We want to limit the contacts that our students and staff are being exposed to. So we're asking that you consider that. We are going to take advantage of our virtual options for parent meetings and assemblies and things like that, just to do what we can to mitigate the spread. And then we do have a hands-free checkout in the cafe line. They're not touching anything. The only thing they need to do is grab their food, and everything is prepackaged and on their tray. We do encourage our parents and our staff to check daily for any symptoms that your child may have, and to report that so that, and keep them home if they are having symptoms. We do have nightly cleaning with the electrostatic sprayers. So that will happen in each evening. And we also provide touchless water fountains where the students have cups, so that they place the cup underneath the stream. So we do have that in place as well. This is from Nurse Cullum, and
Hi, Beltline family. I am your school nurse. My name is Nurse Cullum. I will be taking care of your child here at school. I just want to give you some tidbits regarding COVID-19. Please ensure that your child wears a mask to school every day. We will be ensuring that all students keep their mask on during the day. If your child is sick, please do not send them to school. That includes runny nose, cough, sneezing, anything that's COVID related. If your child tests positive for COVID, please let us know immediately. We will tell you how long your child needs to stay off campus. If your child comes in close contact with someone that lives in your household, please let us know that as well, because we will let you know how long your child needs to stay home for that. Thank you.
All right, that was Nurse Cullum. Thank you, Nurse Cullum, for. All right, so talking about arrival for the first day. We open our doors at 7:30 a.m. and students are tardy at 8. So we will have staff members out on the car drive. The car drive is next to the cafeteria and it faces Blue Grove Street. So if you would form a line and come through, we will open the door and we will let your child out of the door. This is just a brief description of what that would look like. So again, we will have staff on file or on duty that morning. They will come and open the door for the child, and then the child will enter the building. We would hope that the child has a mask on. We do have some masks available, but we ask that you make sure that your child is wearing a mask each and every day. So get some of those fabric ones that you can wash and reuse. So again, that's 7:30, the doors open, and that's for all students. We do have buses and daycares that will come at the front of the school in the morning. So please make sure that you're only entering during on that Blue Grove side in the mornings. Then our pre-K3 arrival, we have our 3-year-olds who get to school at 11:45. And so these students are half day. And so they get to school at 11:45. So pre-K3 PM students, you will come to the front of the school at 11:45. At that time, someone will come and get your child out of the car. And so we have staff persons here. So you can see they'll come, you just pull up, you stay in your car. We will unbuckle the child out of the car seat, or however you have your child situated, hopefully a car seat, and we will get them out, even if they're asleep. We will get them out of the car, backpack on, and we will allow them to come into the building. So you will work with your child on that. They will get used to it, and it will go extremely quickly because we will have enough people out there. Next, our pre-K3 dismissal at 3:30. So our pre-K3 students get out at 3:30, which is a little earlier than everyone else. We try to make sure that we can get the 3-year-olds on out of the building and on the other side. So at 3:30, you will come again to the front of the school, which faces Beltline, faces the Walmart. Come on in, get in line, make sure that you have your car placard in place. And so this is what that will look like. Someone will come out to your car with your child. You're waving at your child. They're going to look at that car placard to make sure that they have the right child in the right car. And then you will have the child placed into the car, and then we'll go from there, okay? Now, if you were not able to come to back to school night, you don't have your car placards, you don't have your backpack tags, that's going to be critically important for all of our pre-K 3, pre-K 4, and kinder students. Make sure that if you don't have that information, the car placard or the backpack tags, please make sure that you put something on your child, either it's or in your child's backpack, because we will be looking to see who the child's teacher is so we can get the child to the right location. So the backpack tags were critically important. If you weren't able to make it, but you still know who your child's teacher is, we need you to write that on a card, staple it to your child, the back of your child's shirt, put it in the child's backpack, hold, you know, however you want to do it, put it, staple it on them, however you want to do it, tape it, whatever. But we need to know what the child's name is and who the child's teacher is, okay? So let's make sure that we're doing that. If you did not get the placards, we will have some available in the morning, and the placards are color coded by teacher, especially for pre-K 3. So make sure that you are getting the right color for, make sure you know your child's teacher's names so we can give you the right color. Pre-K 3 dismissal, this is for pre-K 4 and for our PM students who get here who get picked up at our AM students who get picked up at 11:30 a.m. So our AM students will come to the Blue Crow side, and our parents will come and through the car drive, and someone will bring your child out, but you must have a car placard so we'll know who you are. At 3:50, same thing, you're on the Blue Glow side, and someone will bring your child out. We will be looking at your numbers. The Curb Smart numbers will be how we will alert the teachers inside to make sure your child comes out. So someone will come out early if you're lined up, and go ahead and begin putting in those Curb Smart numbers. And so please make sure that you have that visible so that we can expedite the time. If for some reason you don't have the Curb Smart numbers, we will figure out a way, make sure you have the child's name posted in the dash so that we will know. If you don't have that, try to get it that morning so that at dismissal time, you will have what you need so that it will, you won't have to wait, okay? All right, so again, this is the process for 3:50 and 11:30 for our AM students who are leaving early, half-day students. So the staff member will look at the car placard and make sure that the placard corresponds with the child's name, and then they will place the child in the car, okay? It's as simple as that. All right, so again, pre-K 3 dismissal at 3:30. Again, you all get dismissed at 3:30. And it's at the front of the school. So dismissal for pre-K 3, you all don't wait till 3:50. You all get out at 3:30. And I think I already showed this one. Again, this same process. Looking at the placard has to be there so that your number will show on Curb Smart, and we will know which child to place in the car, okay? If you are a walk-up parent, this is the parent who chooses to park at Walmart or somewhere down the street, and you want to get out of your car and walk up to the gym. This is where you will come. This is the gym door. It's right through the black fence, and it's next to the playground. So you'll come up this sidewalk. You must have a pink walk-up card so that we know exactly which child you are looking for, and that you are authorized to pick the child up. So that pink walk-up card will be extremely important, and this is what that process.
Thank you, sir. David, come on up, girl.
Your child will be
Yeah,
waiting
thank
in the
you.
gym, and then you will be
Thanks, sir.
given the
Thank
child,
you.
okay? All right. All right, just some other key points. Attendance. The doors open at 7:30 a.m. Students are tardy at 8. We look for perfect attendance. We look for our students to be here each and every day, but that requires no absences or tardies in order to get that perfect attendance acknowledgement at the end of each 6 weeks, as well as at the end of the school year. School attendance is the law. So now that you're in a public school, it's no longer daycare type. We come when we want to. It is the law. And so we want to keep you out of truancy court. Please make sure that you are doing your part. If your child is absent related to COVID, that does not count towards truancy. So please take care of your child. Referrals to truancy court will be filed for excessive absences. So we will work with you. If I'm calling you, then you have excessive absences. So please make sure I try to do what I can, put a strategy in place prior to taking you to or sending you to truancy court. So please make sure you're doing your part. If you have an excused absence, that needs to be emailed to Mrs. Fulbright, or you can put it in your child's folder that goes home to the teachers, goes back to the school to the teachers each day. But if you want to make sure that it is in the hands of our PIMS clerk, Ms. Fulbright, and you want a paper trail, the fact that you have submitted this excused absence, you should email Kathy Fulbright at lancasterisd.org, and we'll communicate that frequently. Uniforms, of course, our students wear red, white, or blue polo shirts, and that's any shade of blue. And then they can have black, navy blue, or khaki bottoms. And then on Wednesdays, we have our college, they can have their college shirts with the uniform bottoms on Wednesdays. And so you can represent your favorite college, have your child represent their favorite college. And then on Fridays, they can have on jeans and a Spirit shirt or uniform shirt on Fridays for $1. Now we will begin online sales for our Spirit shirts just as soon as we can get that set up with our vendor. But if you have a previous year's Spirit shirt, you know what to do. You can wear those as well. Communication, we use a school-wide dojo. Each teacher will communicate through dojo. That's just as good as receiving a text message. They send videos, they send pictures, everything through dojo. Messages, this is a way that you can communicate back very quickly just on your phone. So please make sure that you have that information from your child's teacher. I provide a weekly electronic newsletter. I also follow that up with a weekly call out. I also have purchased agendas for our kinder through 5th grade students, and this is for two-way communication as well. The child's homework will be in there. So we try to make sure that we cover all bases. We also have Tuesday folders, which is where you can get your student work, the graded work. And that may be where your child has discipline information in there. So please make sure you're looking for that. And then in terms of communication pathways, we encourage you to establish communication with your child's teacher. Sometimes the parent will go straight to me and they've never communicated with the teacher. And I would ask that you would avoid that. Start with the teacher. And if you don't get the response, or if it's not resolved with the teacher, then you can go on with either a counselor or you can go to an administrator. So let's make sure that we are establishing that good communication and trying to follow that protocol that we have here so that you can get any questions or issues that you have resolved. And that's all that we have for today. We will see everyone bright and early at 7:30 in the morning. And we look forward to seeing everyone as we strive to build back better. Thank you.